You guys get it. It's nice to get something new or something nice. All right, have a good one. Hey guys, how's it going? I just want to do a quick video on my Chevy pickup truck. I watch Chance Daily Hustle videos, and he has the same truck. He's got a couple of Chevys, or I don't know if the GMCs are Chevys, but he's got 2000, I think 2012 or 2011 truck, just like this one, the quad cab, 6-liter gas, and he also has a newer same truck, but the diesel, I think it's the Denali, you know, the top of the line. This truck was, I picked it up recently, and I've been extremely happy to find it, because it's very clean and rust free and whatnot. But the one thing that it did not have that I was hoping for is the leather seats. Like I had in my last Dodge, I had leather seats. He did a video where he upgraded his stereo and put leather seats in his, and the way he did it is he brought it to a shop that actually reskinned his existing seats. And I did look into that. I actually contacted the company that he used, and they were actually willing to send me a set to be able to do it myself, because I'm not nearby where he is. I'm over here on Cape Cod in Massachusetts. Anyways, in the meanwhile, while I was waiting to hear back from them, which they did get back to me the next day, but, you know, I do things quickly. If you haven't noticed, I'm always making changes. As an example, I don't know if you saw my last camper. My old camper's gone. I now have a 5th-wheel camper. I'll show you that in a minute. But in the meanwhile, I hit the Facebook Marketplace while I was waiting to hear back, and I found a 2009 truck that was being parted out, and surprisingly enough, it had black leather seats, the exact seats that I wanted, power heated, and they had not been sold yet. So I called them up, and my truck's locked. One second, let me grab the keys. Let's try this again. And I got me a messy truck. Just throw this stuff on the floor here for a second and show you. I ended up getting factory black in very, very good shape, close to new condition as far as I'm concerned. I have not cleaned them or conditioned them yet, which I will do. They are pretty much just the way that I put them in. They were a direct bolt-in because it was out of the same truck. The only difference was the passenger seat in my truck, in this truck here. You know, I had cloth seats that I actually have in the garage now. I'm going to sell those because they're actually still in good shape and not ripped. There's people looking for a replacement for those as well. But I did not have a power passenger seat, and this one did have power. And thankfully enough, there was the harness underneath the seat. Even though it wasn't power, they still wired it. So I was able to tap into that to get power for the power seat. Here's the back seat for the quad cab. It's got this really nice center console. We got the, you know, the flip up. Basically exactly like the seats that were in here, but those were cloth. And I'll show you the driver's seat, which is the one that's first to get damaged or hurt. And as you can see, we are in excellent condition. Pretty much, I don't see any damage or wear. Looks like there's a little line right here, like somebody may have done a repair on the seat in the past, but I don't know. It's not ripped. Looks fine. Again, power. I was able to tap into the existing power from my other power seat, and this has actually got the lumbar, which works. The only thing I can't use in it is the heated seat part of it, because that actually runs through a whole seat computer and wiring, and then you need your controls on the door, I believe it is, for the seat heaters, or I don't know if they actually put it on the dashboard on these trucks, but a lot more involved. So unfortunately I do not get the heated seat part of it, but I do get the nice leather and the 8-way adjustable power, which you can see the back moves you know, forward and backward, whereas it was a manual control on my other power seat. So I was very excited to get that, as you can see, and that finished off this truck as far as the interior goes. And as I told you, the only other thing on this truck that was of any damage was these wheels. You can see they're pitted, and the clear coat is peeling. I do have a set of 33-inch aftermarket wheels coming. They should be here, I believe, next week. They were shipped 4 days ago. They're in Illinois somewhere, so coming on a like a freight truck with a pallet and stuff. So hopefully they'll get here by next week. Like I said, the shipping is pretty slow. But this truck's been great so far. Love it. I'm so happy that I bought it. And quick update on my camper. I actually bought this camper for $100 more than I sold my previous camper, which you could look at the look at that. It was basically the same size, but it was a bumper pull, not a fifth wheel trailer. This is the fifth wheel, which is a little easier to tow, and it also allows for some more internal space. This is a really nice trailer. I've got a great deal on it. Pretty much like new on the inside. I had to add the fifth wheel in the back of my truck to be able to tow it. Now I'm able to pull 4 pins, and I can take this whole unit right out. So if it's in the way for me working and whatnot, I can still remove it. And the only thing that remains in the truck bed are the 2 rails that are bolted in. And those are actually connected to the frame right through these big brackets that we had to put in. So I actually found that whole hitch setup, which would be, if you went and had bought that hitch setup brand new, you'd pay somewhere around, I think, $1,200 to $1,600, depending on what options you get. I found this on Marketplace, Facebook, for $200. The guy was asking $300. I asked if it'd take $200. He said, sure, come and get it. What a steal. Just this part that you unhitch right there, that's got to be worth at least $400 used, let alone that it came with the brackets and the rails and everything. So again, that was another great pickup. Get really lucky with this buying and selling, and that's why I think I do it so much. You know, if you can get something that's better than what you have for the same money, why not? Give you a good look on it here. This is a Wildcat by Forest River. I believe it's a mid to higher end model because it seems to have some really nice features as opposed to the other model I have. This is a 2004, I believe, and my old camper was a 2001. Very similar in age. You know, a few years difference, but those few years seem to make quite a bit of difference because the design, the graphics, and this is also the fiberglass model as opposed to the aluminum siding model that the other one was. And let me go ahead and show you around inside really quick. These fifth wheels are really nice because you can get a separate bedroom, really. Let me put some lights on. This is kind of the living room area when you first walk in. Another great thing about these fifth wheels is you've got a high ceiling height. You can see how it's kind of angled. This is me stretched out as high as I can with my hand. I'm 5'7", so that's, you know, probably 7 feet anyways. So it's like 7.5 feet tall right here, maybe even 8 feet in this main entryway, which is really cool. Here's the main kitchen. It's got under cabinet lighting here and up here. Now I'll go ahead and so it shows up on camera better, we'll go ahead and put some more lights on. But yeah, got a really nice full-size double sink, you know, microwave hood, your typical stove. Refrigerator is here. Really nice with the wood panel inserts. A lot more modern than my my other camper. Got some really nice storage space up there. This has a entertainment center right here. You could put your TV and everything in. Of course, with new age TVs, I'm probably going to remove that mirror and put it up there. But this has a stereo with like a surround sound. It's called Concert Tone. Actually has a cassette deck and a CD player. This opens up, but it has a subwoofer built in, and then it's got the surround speakers all connected right from the manufacturer up in the ceiling, which is really nice. Here's your kind of dinette setup with a drawer underneath for storage. This table is much stronger than the setup in my other camper. This is a pull-out couch. You can open it up, sleep a couple of people. It's an actual mattress pull-out couch, not like that stupid fold-down thing like my other camper had. So, again, I paid $100 more. I sold my other camper, added $100, and bought this one, which was huge upgrade, huge upgrade. So, one of the main reasons I did that and went to a fifth wheel is I wanted to have a separate bedroom in the back that can kind of separate, you know, the main living from, you know, the kids' quarters. So that's the way this is set up. It actually has a real door. And this is kind of like the bunkhouse area. You got a little step up, which is really cool. If you're a kid, you would love this. Come inside here, you've got a little entertainment center, basically, you know, with some shelves and some drawers. And then you've got 3 windows. You got a window here, here, and one down here. And got, as you can see around the corner, you've got this smaller, thin twin bunk, and then a double size bunk down in the bottom. Now, if you don't need all this living space, you could kind of use this as just kind of a floor and a play area, and then just sleep up here. And that's what I think we plan on doing, is our daughter, because she can put all her toys and everything down here and then sleep up here, you know, which basically doubles your room and your capacity in this, because this is a small room. But it's very nice that it has the door, so you can have privacy and actually shut it. And you know, if she was sleeping or whatever, you could be out in the living room area and not disturbing. Whereas the other camper that I had just had the 2 bunks just in the wide open right there, basically. And then the other reason was the bathroom in the other camper was just too small. They're small in these campers anyways, but it was just so small to the point where you couldn't even like wrap a towel around yourself when you got out of the shower. It was just so tight. You know, if you move your arms up, you'd hit the walls. So this one is a lot better. I'll show you the bathroom in a minute, but we'll go down into the main bedroom here. I don't have the lights on, but this is a queen size bed. You've got your, you know, your cabinets and whatnot over here. You've got a flip up table here to put your TV on, but again, you know, we got flat screens now. We don't use that style of CRT style TV anymore, so we'll probably be mounting a nice little you know, maybe a 32 flat screen right there on the wall, so we can lay down here. You've got this partition here that you can close off, so if you're sleeping, you know, which is basically what that does is separate the bathroom, because this hallway is also kind of the bathroom, because you've got your sink and your medicine cabinet in there, as well as that little vanity set up there. But so if somebody was sleeping in here, you can close this off, and you've basically got a nice enclosed room, watching TV, sleeping, taking a nap, whatever. And you know, everybody else that's in the camper could you could have privacy. So you have that option, or you've also got this door here that you can close, which then you've got, again, same thing, you've now got your bedroom that's closed off from the rest. But this would be how you'd set it up if you're, you know, going to take a shower and lay right down to bed. You can go from the bathroom right to bed with the door shut and have privacy, which is another great option to have. So I'm going to step down here for a second. On this side, we've got built-in drawers. You can open this up. As you can see, plenty of space for hanging. And oh, I could have put this light on right there. Sorry about that. That should be better. Give you a better idea of the space here. And then the bathroom is inside here, which again is still a small bathroom, but it is bigger than the other one, believe it or not. We do have kind of this storage space right here with some cabinets. You could put stuff in here. Got the shelf. You've actually got room to sit around your toilet here, and then the shower unit. It's got this kind of like pop up for your head, which you can actually, let's get in the tub here. It actually has a real bathtub that you could use for a smaller child, or even an adult. You could have to bend your legs a little bit, but you could take a bath in here. And here's your shower. Now my head is about up to this height here, so if you're 6 feet, you'd be probably about up to here. And then you've got this bump out, so if you were taller than 6 feet, you'd still be able to stand in here without bumping your head on the ceiling and be able to take a shower. Has nice places to put soap and whatnot. Again, this beautiful condition. You know, basically this is almost like it's unused. Then in here we've got, I forgot what they call these. It's like a super fan or something like that. We can open up the vent to the outside here, and then we put this fan on. And this really moves a lot of air. So if you're taking a shower in here, you're able to crank this puppy up and get a good amount of good amount of the moisture from your shower right out, so it doesn't go in the rest of the camper. So, but yeah, it's a quick camper tour. It's almost dark out, so it's kind of dark in here. Hopefully it showed out pretty good. Oh, got a little medicine cabinet here. Again, like this camper, literally, it's like brand new. You know, like here's an example. If you know, if this was used a lot for having, you know, a medicine cabinet, your toothpaste, and all your stuff, you know, this is just that cheap, you know, veneered wood. Something would spill on here, and it would, you know, you'd be little marks on it. Like this is literally like a barely used camper. I don't think this was used at all. I'm sure it was used, but not, you know, again, not much. Very happy with the condition of this camper for, you know, 2000. We're talking 17 years old. You know, so obviously they didn't do much camping. So, yeah, this is the newest camper. I've already towed it with the you know, the fifth wheel getting it here, and boy, the fifth wheel hitch is night and day. You know, again, the other trailer wasn't that heavy. I think it was 6,000 pounds. It pulled fine. We took a trip a couple of weekends ago to Connecticut, which was about 200 miles, and we towed it, and it was fine. But you know, you hit some bumps and stuff, you will get that little bit of, you know, because that's a big trailer that's connected to the very back of your truck to the hitch that's like way behind your rear tires. This fifth wheel, by putting all of the weight, the tongue weight that you're actually using right over the rear axle in the truck, it just gives it way more of a stable ride when you're driving over bumps and stuff. It's more maneuverable to be able to back into areas. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you, right here, it's got a clip-on kind of a center island that pops out here. I got it kind of hidden under the couch. So it's got this little pull-out leg. It comes down, and this basically just clips right on here. I'm not going to pull the leg out, but then you can see you got like a little bar, a little center, or an island that will come out that you could actually put a stool on either side, and you could sit here and, you know, kind of have your breakfast or whatever. So much more storage. You've got, I don't have the key on me right now, but this is kind of a pass-through area that goes all the way through to the other side. So you could put, you know, bikes or, you know, a small canoe or whatever in there. You've got this whole area. This hatch opens up, and there's a big area in there. That's also where the jack is. You know, it's got the built-in landing gear, they call it, on the fifth wheels, and you've just got this retract and extend. So you just push a button. These upright doors, there's the 80-pound, I believe it is, propane tanks on either side. It came with full propane. This has got the cable and telephone wire that nobody uses anymore. But that's connected there. That would be the front bedroom here. Water connection here. This is the other side of the pass-through. It's got an outside shower. You can actually open this up. There's a little wand in here, and you could set up and have like a little private area here if you wanted to rinse off before you go inside. This is the only damage on the whole camper that I can find, is this one crack right here. This is just a plastic panel that was screwed and looks like it's glued on. And I don't even know if that was factory there or somebody added that, but as you can see, somebody just made a mess of this. I could clean this all up and patch this little crack a lot better than this, or just find a replacement panel for that, and that's literally the only damage on the whole trailer. I'm amazed at how good a shape it is. This is another pass-through area that goes all the way through for storage. Has a ladder on the back if you wanted to climb on the roof, if you're doing anything up there, cleaning it off, or you know, if you're going to store something up there, I guess. I don't know. It's got kind of like a rack up there. I guess you could possibly put something up there. Spare tire. And again, that's the other side of the pass-through. That's the bunk area. It's got the great awning, just like the other trailer had. Probably looks like about the same size. I think it's about 16, 18 feet long. That opens up, and then you got a nice outside living room, which you've also got your little power here if you want to plug in an outside lamp or whatever. But yeah, there she is, guys. That's the newest camper. Also, my other trailer, the wheels were, you know, rusted out. Tires were kind of dry rotted. Again, $100 was all this thing cost me over the other one. So I thought that was quite a steal. Always making changes, guys. You know, keep your eyes open. You know, if you can put something you have up for sale and you're able to get what you're asking for it, and you see what you can get with that money. Sometimes you can upgrade and it doesn't cost you a thing. And that's what I did. All right, guys. Always making changes. You never know what's next. Stay tuned.